Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Thank God for another day. No complaining, no crying. It's Dad Chat TV. Papa Stretch, your host. Live from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Southside, we outside. Never quiet, Queens. Hashtag New York for President. It's your host from the West Coast. Papa Stretch. I'm fooling with you guys. Pardon the noise. As I tell you, I'm start coming outside, man. Live from outside. So you're gonna have some people walking by. We'll have some car noises, we'll have some random. Even some people, friends of mine might just walk up and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? See, got the young boys out here, man. Y'all say what up, man. Give a shout out to my channel, man. Come through, man. Say shout out to Dad Chat TV.
Shout out to Dad TV.
Dad Chat TV.
Dad Chat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shoot.
This is for young men. Father's daughter. I don't pay a young man no mind. Don't worry about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all alright? Y'all chilling?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, young boys. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You see, that's what it is, man. Those young boys that live on the block, we give them $2, you know what I'm saying? From time to time, let them get some snacks and juice and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? They're a little crazy, pardon, you know what I'm saying? They just, how young kids are, man. But, yeah, man, dads, where we at, fellas? Where we at, fellas? They go to the table for us to talk about our issues and our problems, man. I give y'all a lot of vague stories and things of me. But today, we're going to get into it, man. Because I'm kind of tired, fellas. I'm tired, man. It's one thing for us to be the man and play the man role, whether you're with the woman, not with the woman. All these different things when it comes to being a father. But the same as they teach women to have enough, and sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself. When does enough become enough for the man? When do we get to say something back or challenge or even just speak the truth without it being some weirdo, psychobabble, umbrella statement or name they want to put on it now, to where it kind of just voids out whatever you saying, which is the truth 9 out of 10 times as a man. So they can say, oh, why you arguing? Man, don't argue. You're sassy. We spoke about this before. Today, I was on route to go get my children from their mama. And I did something just as simple as she did plenty of times, even in the last week, when I have to work on the weekend, and my brother watches the kids for a little bit. She asks me, can your brother drop them off over here, so it can be closer for her to get them? I say, I don't know, but I'll ask. Today comes, she has to work. The only time she decides to talk with a little bit of respect and humanity and humility, humbleness. I ask her simple. Because I got a few things to do today and between tomorrow. You think maybe one of your friends can watch the kid. Turns into all this nastiness, call me, and it turns into instantly I'm playing games. I'm the black man who wants to stop the woman from working and hold it back and this, that, and the third. Whenever you ask a question or even disagree with whatever they say the plan is, it instantly turns into you're a man trying to stop a woman from succeeding. It's not about being a tit for tat, but I feel a lot of women nowadays are afraid of accountability, and they're afraid of the fact that a lot of behaviors in which they complain about, they give first. But because society has now put them in a box or on a pedestal to say, well, no matter what, real men is deal with this and this, that, and the third, and all the sip guys out there, which this channel is not for. We find ourselves in a situation, if you don't just say, yes, you're right, yes, I'll do whatever, give whatever, you instantly want to argue. You instantly want to stop a woman from doing anything. You don't want to have anything. You want a controller. What else? You're an angry man. Selfish. I was married to this woman for 10 years. And in that 10 years, I can't tell you how many times I need to go out of town and handle my business. And she will make sure she'll go out the night before I gotta go. Come back 10, 15 minutes before my time set for me to leave, even sometimes minutes after. Or how many times she actually did play games just being angry and spiteful on purpose and made me miss my bus going out of town. In which I had to take a $90 bus, which was a non-refundable bus, and couldn't use it any other day. How many times she used, oh, it ain't all about the money, it's about family and this, that, and the third. Just to, when she has a job now, I'm supposed to, as a man, together or not, sacrifice, because in her mind, she did me some favor as to watching our children so I can make money to provide for us. And men, I know a lot of you guys find yourselves out there in the same situation that I'm going through. Fast forward, I'm supposed to pick up my children. It takes me approximately 40 minutes to an hour to get to Corona to pick them up from South Jamaica. So after me asking the question, can somebody possibly else watch them, she calls me arguing, saying I want to argue. I hang up. That's my right and my power now, I realize. Text her, I'm coming to get them. I'll be there around 2:20. No reply. She does this a million times throughout my life. Get them some hot horse and and then do whatever she wants to do and just ignore me. So I'm assuming this is what's the plan. This is what she's doing. I still get on the bus and go up there. Texting and calling, back to back, back to back. I'm on my way up here, I'm on the bus, I'm getting off, I'm here, I'm up here before I gotta get on the next train. Trying to get a confirmation before I get over there, and then come to find out like 2 days ago when I'm getting close to going there. Oh, never mind. I must sit around when, if she gets the call to work or not, be ready to come and ready to stop at a drop of a dime. And like a lot of women, they get so comfortable with that, so when things aren't that, now they're upset. So I get up there, you guys. I know a lot of you fellas up there, please like and subscribe. This is Dad Chat TV. I know y'all been through this. Get all the way to Jamaica Avenue. Anybody from New York, Queen area, you know. Get to Jamaica Avenue. I'm up there lollygagging, looking around, procrastinating. I got a spending problem. So I'm finding myself about to buy something that I shouldn't be buying. Get enough strength to beat it. Text 1,000 times. Yo, what you doing? Yo, I'm coming. Do you want me to come? Are you sure? I don't want to get over here. No. Nothing. Call 1,000 times. Call my kid's phone. Nothing. I'm thinking like she's done millions of other times before. Control, and she's mad. She won't let them answer the phone, knowing that I'm calling after I just called her. Yo, I'm here. I don't want to wait too long. Now I'm told I'm supposed to be there 2:20. It's like 2:10, no response. So I'm texting her. I say, hey, I'm not going to wait a bit long. I've been up there 25, 30 minutes. Waited a little longer. It's about 2:20-ish. So by then I'm up there 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Text, still calling all the phones. I can't, nothing. I'm about to leave. Tell me please before I go. Nothing. Get back to my neighborhood. She calls. All this time, she didn't see the phone and all this, I'm a little frustrated, but I ain't mad. She turns it into me want to fight and argue, and this, that, and the third. Every time I point out something she did or said, it turns into, oh, you're tit for tat. That's some kid stuff. But yet we'll still turn around and accuse and try to prosecute me for something. But the moment I say, well, what about you? This, that, and third. Typical woman thing. Oh, it ain't about that. Oh, that's kitty this. Oh, that's childish. Oh, you tit for tat. Man, we deal with this a lot. A lot of these women can come at us, say what they want, how they want, about fatherhood, whatever it is. The moment you point out anything back, you're less than a man because you're doing what they assume only kids do. It's not enough that you're actually telling the truth. It's just the fact that they get to address things first all the time, and you just got to be able to say, "Yup, that is true. I'm wrong. I am sorry for trying to hold you back." But none of it is the case. Text messages, how y'all say I don't like certain new words. I have receipts to show. Text you a bunch of times. It isn't my fault. You understand? 2 days ago, called me, telling me all the time. Like she's been telling me before, but she has one of them things where she mentions like a lot of women. If they say something, we talked about it. I didn't have no input. I didn't say yes or no. Put my oldest daughter in camp. She expects me to not only was I'm doing it during the school year. Now, summertime, hot as all can be, to wake up, get 2 kids ready, travel an hour away to take one to summer camp, to come back an hour with one of them, chill for a few hours, around 2 o'clock, do the same hour travel, pick the oldest one up from camp, and then do the hour travel back. And then possibly later on that night if not keeping them. I said, how does that make sense when I'm traveling all through the day just for this and that? Oh, well, it's about the kid, and I gotta work, and she needs this and third. I said, you don't mind making decisions without discussing with me that inconvenience me, and it's supposed to be for everybody, right? I gotta make all the sacrifices. When I want to put my daughter in a certain charter school, first thing out of mouth is, oh, that's gonna inconvenience me. Fellas, even ladies. The charter school I want to put in, I'm not a fan of it, just want to try it, is 5 minutes from the school she's supposed to go now. I'm supposed to travel 3 times a day, an hour and a half back and forth, which is a total of 6 hours traveling, in order to make her and everybody supposedly happy. But the moment I bring up anything, you can challenge and say, well, I'm making it like that. Because women think because you allow the kids to live with them so they can get all the benefits in the world, that's the only way they can get all the Section 8 and all the all the public assistance and all the free food stamps. That makes them primary. Have I been in my children every day of their life? No, their mother hasn't. It's impossible. I've been in my kids' their life since they were born, from the room they was born in to living with them all of their lives public. If God is my witness, if I'm lying, please take me off this earth. The weeks in between, months in between, where I gotta go work and make money throughout the 18 years in the midlife. No different when I come into town and mama used to go where she go. But they think they're the primary parent, and whenever they dictate terms, we're supposed to just do it. And then, as I told you before, the moment you don't just yes, all of a sudden you're so mad and angry and bitter because supposedly they don't want to be with you. Doesn't matter that I'm the one that really split the situation and said, but that's neither here nor there. It's the fact that by the time I get back, now it's disrespect more. Got somebody on the side co-signing and always giving her confirmation. That's the reason why a lot of women on this earth think they're always right. Because somebody next to them is going to give them confirmation and tell them, are you okay? Don't sweat that, don't pay that, when they're dead wrong. She wants to call me names, ignorant, all this stuff. Then I'm like, yeah, why you disrespected? Why you calling me names? Then I get to the point because I was one of the men that always would break. No matter what was ever done and said to me, I would still just do. I know that's the right way to go. But they don't. So I'm still trying to. She's still disrespecting. So I'm like, yo, listen, man. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to. Now you got to figure it out. I would hate for you to lose your job or whatever consequence, whatever. No, that's the point of me doing all this back and forth since you started. But when enough is enough for a man to where he has to put his foot down and say, I'm not going to be handled like that. I'm not going to be disrespected like that. I'm not going to let you keep disrespecting me in front of these people who don't help you. I know a lot of you guys experience women that got all these supposed old people and new people, and they were always somebody new that always is this, that, and the third. The same friends are the friends that'll burn her time and time again. She can tell you about one friend that I fell out with, and that was it. And that was on his terms. Her time again. I tried to explain to her. You friends do what you do. I ain't trying to, oh, you just don't want me to have nobody. But then when you get in arguments with people and then they telling your business and all that, you want me to not believe what they say. Okay. But, fellas, we gotta do better, man. We gotta find ourselves in a better situation. We gotta pick the women we have children with better. Because you end up in a situation like me where a woman's just gonna try to use her power, use the kids, use the manipulation, use all these terms when confronted with their wrong, just to say that's not what a man does. A real man doesn't, fella. You don't just accept nobody's disrespect or nobody's being wrong or attacking you verbally, physically, any type of way and coming at you, disparaging ways, or tear down your character, and you just gotta just eat that. You don't always have to attack, but you have every right to speak up, defend, and point out where another person is wrong, if that's the case. And we're not gonna be, because I fell into it sometimes, just with the manipulation, getting angry and feeling some way about it. And I was like, yeah, bro, that's not true. That's just their way of controlling us. Oh, you're a girl. Oh, you the sassy. Oh, you're this, that, third. Most of them ain't never had nobody stick around longer than to lay down for them to even prove that theory. But if you've been through what I'm going through, this is what we're here for. Fellas, speak to me, man. You know? Want to get my babies, but it's like it's getting to a point where I don't know what else to do sometimes, man. So I just want to stay away because it comes with something. Or it comes with negativity. Something I gotta do, say whatever the way she wants. It's like I'm not even allowed to fucking have an opinion or even be truthful or honest about what it is I think unless it is agreeing. Meanwhile, this ain't one of those relationships where the woman has held the man down and did so much. Man, listen, that's not my story. It might be a lot of men's story and women, it might be a lot of y'all story. But it ain't the Stretch Money, aka Papa Stretch story. And anybody that knows me from South Jamaica, Queens, and even parts of the other brothers, they'll tell you. There's not a person that knows my face that just ever gets out there in the world that knows me and my character. They can tell you a lot of things about me. But they're going to tell you I ain't a live of no woman, leech, live of anybody type of person. The world going to say that. I'm the giver in 98% of the relationships. That's my friend Kev. Dad Chat TV. Yo, come through. Yo, Kev. Kev. Come. He's scared. One of them dudes told our kid if he's scared to get up here, you know what I'm saying? Figure out what's going on with the kid. Yo, come, bro. Sit down real quick, man. Take a little talk. We on Dad Chat TV, man. Say what up.
Dad Chat right now.
Just say what up to Dad Chat TV. That's it.
Dad Chat TV, man.
Shout outs to Dad Chat TV.
Shout outs to Dad Chat TV.
It's another good dad. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Got fathers all around here, man. Don't just think it's mothers on the street, man. The fathers is around here too. Yeah, man. Just let me know, man. You know, we're gonna come back for another. I just had to get that one out. I'm gonna record a little something. Probably another hour or two, and some more of my people come out. I'm gonna get some people on here to talk. Like that. But yeah, man. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna figure out to put the comment stuff back on. But please just press the subscribe button, man. Fellas, get into it, man. You ever want to talk, get on here, let me know, okay? I'll put my number up eventually. I'll tell you now. 973-832-3466. Okay? Fathers, get into it, man. We're gonna start doing a lot more of this. It's summertime, man. Because it gotta be addressed, man. And this ain't to the mad mamas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you. But it gotta be something for us out here, man. It gotta be something to be able to defend us. We gotta have a table somewhere for us to come. Because it really isn't fair. And I don't want to sound like no baby or no kid with saying that. But I'm 100% man. I've always been forced to be before I wanted to be. But at some point, it has to be said, is it fair? You understand? I swear on my soul, I try to be as compliant as possible. But how much do I gotta go through just to make sure your agenda is met? She claims she made sacrifice watching our kids. I paid the bills, gave you money, paid for all the kids' stuff, paid for everything. We're not together. Woman wants me to not work, keep the kids 24/7 so she can make money for herself. And all she can tell me is, oh, I did it. First one, you didn't do it because I paid for everything, including you. Not only that, you cried, disrespected, and bucked the system the whole way through. But I'm supposed to zip my mouth up and just be not even disrespecting to a woman. But you gotta say it. These women don't want to be a woman, but they want you to be the woman. What are we talking about out here? It has to make sense. We moved from apartment to apartment to apartment. The rent got higher. It was bigger space, more expensive. The kids are getting bigger, all three of them. Paying for everything. Birthdays back to back, holidays, everything, school, everything back to back. They don't speak about that part. But this is another one live from Dad Chat TV. I appreciate you guys, man.